Hello. Oh boy. Yep. I don't know how to open up to this. This is something new. Yeah. This is a Cinderella phenomenon. It's a visual novel, free-to-play game, currently out on Steam. Actually, don't know when it came out. I think it's recent, actually. Yeah, it's actually pretty recent. It came out about 20 days ago on April 5th, 2017. And I'm like, okay, so I'm sort of like at that point where I don't want to play like a serious game. Like, just fully action-packed. I would just like relax, lay back, and I was like looking around like, why don't I try this one? Because I went to the free-to-play category. You know what? Let's just start this. We recommend viewing the tutorial if this is your first time playing a Rempy visual novel. You like to view the tutorial? Yes, please. Welcome to the tutorial. A quick run through of shortcuts and functions of Cinderella phenomenon. To advance through text, click the spacebar or enter. Should you miss a line or two while reading, you can always click on the back button in the quick menu that is located in the upper right hand corner of the text box. There's a limited amount of lines you can roll back to when you use this function. The shortcut for this function is page up. For the lines you have already seen, you can click the skipped button to toggle the activation of skip mode. Activation. The keyboard shortcut for this function is tab or control or holding control. For the best experience, you may activate auto forward mode. It could also be deactivated when you advance the text manually. The text speed and time for the delay may be adjusted through settings. The in-game menus would this isn't really much of a tutorial, more like a manual. I'm just gonna skip through that. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the Crystallum Lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The Lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of magic, and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and the magic of the witches were inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucis Bearer, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Timurbarum, the TB bearer, I'm gonna call it TB. The TB bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally what? She was defeated? What? Anyways, the TB was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. What do you mean she was defeated? But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Contract signed here. Can I? Oh, I can. Lucette was it? But then... Moosey. Marcelina. Cause I'm gonna think I am the Cinderella in this story. I'll try my best, Marcelina Wars. Oh, I thought it said prologue. No, prologue. Ice Princess. My name is Marcelina Riella Britton, daughter of the King Gennaro Britton III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angiel. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became the victim of an infamous fairy tale curse. Whoa, this is nice art. There I am. There I am. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started out like any other day. Made A. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. That's terrible. What curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you-know-who was defeated. Wait, that was a question? What? You two were hired to work, not talk. We're sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. Huh. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. Who's talking right now? Oh, I think it's the princess? Jesus. I did not have much interest in its effect, even now.
After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angel would be better off without the dead weight.
Wow. I'm a total bitch.
If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angel the instant they fell prey to it. Mother is not here anymore. And she will not be...
What?
And she will not come back ever. Princess?
Princess? The king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. Why is this one just maid, and those two were maid A and B?
I am on my way.
The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but oh, god damn it.
But I ignore their presence.
Damn! Alright. Good morning, Selena.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Majesty.
Good morning, good morning, Marcelina. Marcelina.
Ophelia? Ophelia Windesnov. Every day, I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite of me.
What the fuck?
Rod Benedict Windesov, my stepbrother, is boarding quite as usual. He is 2 years my junior and the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister, my eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing.
Oh my god. I'm out of voices. This is Emmeline.
I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. Here she is. Good morning, Father, Mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you, Marcelina. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emmeline Windesov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, as if she too were born a princess, as if she could be a proud princess, perhaps steal my place. I will never have to happen!
Now that everyone is here, let us begin.
Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast.
The art is beautiful, by the way. So, Emmeline, you're reading the Fairytales book that the king brought you?
Oh yes, there are so many, and they're all so beautiful, wonderful. Yeah, I was gonna say beautiful. Thank you so much, Father.
I am happy you like them.
I love them. So strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned.
What?
Huh! But why? They are such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place.
What are you implying about the witches, Marcelina? The air shifts. The atmosphere. Ugh. The atmosphere. Oh my god. The atmosphere shifts. The air in the room grow heavy. They continue to eat.
Perhaps with...
You know what? I'm gonna just do her voice in my normal voice.
Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall.
Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairytale curse to our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time the... Oh wait, what? The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angel. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering.
Mother kept me away from everyone.
And so, I cannot bring myself to care.
How do you know the curse How do you know the cursed are innocent?
Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angel after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day, I wonder what your mother taught you about.
Leave Mother out of this.
There's a lot of dots here. Dear, please. Marcelina, darling. Your father didn't mean to.
I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy.
Marcelina, you'll show your motherly respect.
She is not my mother.
I set down my fork and knife and stand up.
I am done. Excuse me.
My father and I never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker.
My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I never felt any love from him. He treats Emmeline and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me.
This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago.
Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was.
If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Why the sour face so early in the morning, princess? What? Who the fuck is this? Why are there so many characters? Let me guess. It's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline? Or is it all of them? I ignore his question.
Fritz, what are you doing here so early?
I'm running some errands for my father. Fitzgerald Aidan Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera. God, these names, there's so many names! His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. Dude, he's hot though. He's a good looking guy. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays.
You should wait in the throne room then.
Thank you. Princess?
Yes?
You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you.
Why is that of any importance?
Still, I do hope you smile one day, princess. Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10.
10?
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Forgot what?
We're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It's been 2 days since the king issued your order. Marcelina, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of our town outings.
Surely you can send maids with her instead.
I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister.
Stepsister.
She is your sister, and you'll treat her and Rod as if they were your own blood. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside.
Huh!
It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you've locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angel was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angel really is. Marcelina, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you'll only ever see through your windows.
Is that an order?
If it needs to be. Are we clear? Marcelina?
Understood.
The last time I left the last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory.
I am safe here.
Princess? Are you alright?
It won't be that bad. Townsfolk are good people. How can you be so sure?
Times have changed. People change.
That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end.
Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I'll see you later. Prince is a good-looking dude. What the fuck? A tiny person.
Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead?
What? Whoa.
I wish you could talk to me, you and the others.
Oh, it's a doll. Oh my god, I thought it was a fairy or something. My dolls are my only friends. They are the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic, it was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from my king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations, but every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the castle on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words "I love you" on it, signed M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations as a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared, in her own way. These secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared.
Yes?
Excuse me, Your Highness. The king had requested your presence.
This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way.
Huh.
I will see you later, Delora.
That's a creepy looking doll. There's so many characters, like right off the bat. Good morning, Your how do I get? Good morning, Your Highness.
Sir Mithras?
Sir Mithras, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your... Every day you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Sir Mithras talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There's something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I will not keep you. I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess.
Your Majesty?
Marcelina, are you ready? You'll enjoy this, Marcelina. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You'll get to know your sister better, and you'll be able to interact with and learn about the people of NGL, about our subjects.
I will not learn anything I do not already know.
Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good?
Because I have seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want.
Damn!
Mother warned me about human nature.
You do not see clearly, Marcelina. If only you would open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are.
I believe I am ready. I believe I am already capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen that there is no good in you.
Whoa! Oh! Marcelina,
Where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you... Why have you... Where have you been ever since?
Back then, I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I just lost my mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe then he would show me some love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been just a childish hope. I'd been left alone. I'd not seen him for months. I had barely even heard his voice.
You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty.
I know I have hurt you. I know that there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not part of that. They do not deserve to be hated.
In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did.
Marcelina.
Enough. I've already said I will go.
Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Marcelina, it'll be okay.
How can you be so sure?
Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline.
I will not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me.
God, the art is beautiful. Oh god, look at the roses. Is it supposed to be Viorica, or is it Victorica, or Victoria?
Viorica!
Emmeline! I mean, Princess Emmeline. How good to see you! I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room.
I cannot understand why Emily insisted buying gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I am outside the palace.
There is no need to be tense, princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself.
You asked the impossible of me.
Huh.
There's no need to be formal, Veronica. I'm still the same as I was.
Oh, yes. Rod's come along as well. It's been a while, Veronica. Wait, I thought he was. Oh wait, it's the doll. It's the doll.
It's good to see you again, Rod.
Oh shit, I'm getting the voices all mixed up.
And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Marcelina.
The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. What? My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald.
Sir Alcaster's son.
It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. I'm already forgetting the voices. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald? You really are as handsome as Emmeline described her in her letters. I'm sorry?
Huh? Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald.
Oh! I'm sorry, Emmeline. Right. So, what brings you all the way here?
Oh, I'm here to get some toys. Gifts for some new friends.
Toys? From here? Are you sure?
Of course I am. I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible. Oh.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Princess.
I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace.
Says snooty child. What the hell? Hello, lady. Good morning. Huh! Oh! Up until this point, I'd always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna look for. This is a. I'm looking for a voice changer, but that's probably not possible immediately. Hey. Maybe later. I'll figure that out later. Alright. Oh shit. What was that? I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll be just one moment, Emmeline.
is she smiling at me?
Here you are, ma'am. Thank you. That lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison.
Who is she?
She's new around town. Some say she's a fairy.
A fairy?
Fairies had saved Angiel from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors.
And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairytale curse from spreading.
Here you go.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by. Oh, shit!
No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon.
Good. I look forward to seeing you again.
I hope to see you again soon. I hope to see you.
Wait, what?
I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod.
Wait. Oh, these voices! They're all over the place! I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod.
Likewise!
I mean, it's the voice of the doll, so...
Leaving the palace was a bad idea.
While I am out, I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me, like I am the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago.
Huh. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right.
Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline walking beside me.
I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company. Oh, Marcelina, look! A street performance. It's been so long since I watched one. Street performance?
What's with all the good-looking guys? Good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. The boy named Waltz snaps his fingers, and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky.
Isn't that pretty, Marcelina?
And are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers, and the white lilies appear in his hands. His hand. Singular.
Oh, thank you.
The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show.
We'll definitely try.
He gracefully bows before moving back into the area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd.
There are performers like this all around Angio. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here.
Oh, that's right. She's the daughter. They're the daughter and son of the baker. I forget. Keep forgetting that because they look like royalty.
I love Angel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Marcelina. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you.
I'm a total bitch.
I just want us to be closer, Marcelina. I would like to try and be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you. What,
Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline. Stop! He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've seen him angry.
Rod, don't. Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me.
I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait!
Don't follow me.
Princess? I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view.
I should never have left the palace.
As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets.
So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have.
Jeez.
And yet, they are happy. And I
heard Anise lost her job at the palace. It's true, Crown Princess Marcelina made sure the poor girl was fired. I stopped in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again.
Anise? Was that the name of the one maid that tore Dolores' dress?
If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance?
What did I do that was so wrong?
I know that Anise, hardworking and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the crown princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess.
Ice Princess? So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspected they were talking about me.
She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be crown princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I'm always being compared to her, and now I have become second best.
I am Marcelina Riola Breton, daughter of King Gennaro Breton III, and the crown princess of the kingdom of Angiel. I am of royal blood. She is nothing.
There you are! Princess, you must come back with me. It is getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away.
No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace.
Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Dolores' glassy gaze, where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace
today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here.
I look at the smiling faces of my dolls.
At least I still have all of you.
I yawn and stretch my arms.
Good night, Delora.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Singing? But who?
This is really creepy, actually. I'm sort of creeped out.
Up above, the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I blink my eyes open only to see Delora sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features.
How I wonder what you are.
Wasn't she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I was to bed? This is creepy! This is really creepy!
Laura?
It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. It hurts.
Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12.
Oh, well then.
I hope you're ready, princess.
What? My doll just turned into a human. How?
Who are you?
You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you.
What is happening?
What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life.
All the answers will come with time, but right now, I'm here to give you something, princess.
Oh, she's a witch.
Is this
Cinderella's very own glass slipper. It's beautiful. Too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me.
You're a witch!
Smart girl. I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown.
What?
Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Oh. Hey! Wake up, girl.
Huh? Where am I? Ow! My head!
You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before his customer sees you.
Huh? I was in my room. How am I here?
Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child?
Filthy? You would speak to your crown princess in such a manner?
If you're a crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand delusions.
I am not delusional. I am Marceline of Riala, Britain, blood daughter of the King Gennaro Britain III and Crown Princess Angio.
Right. The king never had a daughter with that witch.
Is she referring to mother? Witch?
Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her, puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Princess Rod. And you are most definitely neither of them.
What?
Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize I'm wearing tattered clothes and I do not even have shoes on.
No. This can't be happening.
Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. It all floods back. Delora being a witch, Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream.
Delora gave me the fairytale curse.
My hands begin to tremble.
I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Let me in!
Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests.
You do not understand. I am Crown Princess Marcelina. I must speak with my father.
As loath as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I am addressing him by title. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you.
If you would only...
Make way for the king! The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses, while the last horse has a different, familiar rider.
Father!
I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty! What is this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both my stepchildren are in the palace right now.
What? Even Father is part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me.
For once in your life, just help.
You must believe me.
Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He is looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was crown princess and his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. This should feed you and your family for a day or 2. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know.
I do not want your pity, Father.
Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your Majesty. I watch as my father and the 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust.
You left me alone. Again.
Where's your home, girl?
There's nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me.
Now, look here. Our orders were to...
Leave me alone.
Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace.
How can this be happening?
I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts me more. The fact that I have just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I am nothing more than a piece of garbage, or the fact that my own father does not recognize me. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress. How difficult it is to be poor. I clutch the pouch closer to my chest as I run to an empty alley. I huddle in the corner trying to be as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why?
Why?
The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you.
But they're all so nice to me.
That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I'm trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave Mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. This is like psychedelically weird and scary at the same time. Do you understand?
I understand.
Wow! The Martian, Chapter 1. Oh, hey JP! I'm playing a very different game that I'm used to. When I open my eyes, I'm still on the streets. I must have fallen asleep.
But the nightmare continues.
I'm cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, willing some of the cold away, but fail. My feet are numb in pain, caked in dirt, and that I've gathered from walking barefoot around town. Well, there's a frightful sight. Beggar probably thought she could try her luck with nobility that live around here. And just look how ragged she looks. Cinderella! It's Mussolina, JP. Get it right, sir. Huh! What are you looking at?
At two women that lack the basic manners of noble upbringing.
Silence, girl. Do you know who you're talking to? I can't even do the voices. Oh, I don't even care anymore. No,
I don't care. No, and I don't care.
Huh? What nerve? Let's just go. There's no reason to snoop to a commoner's level.
I will remember you, and once I break this curse, I will make you regret your words.
I'm getting dizzy. The girls are loving it? Oh no! Morning Matilda, morning Nora, morning Lucy. Hope you're all having a good morning. I've become acutely aware of the fact that I have not eaten anything for almost a day. I've been sitting here thinking on the new mess that is my life.
But moping around will not break my curse. Crying will not help either. I should find that witch first, but how? I have no idea where she is. Delora, I swear I will make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I will find food first. Is this all the king thinks I'm worth?
Leave, girl. A dirty peasant like you have no place in this restaurant.
But why? I can pay.
Find another place. You're scaring away my customers.
Am I not a customer?
Shoot! There is nothing for you here.
You just swatted me like a fly. The nerve.
Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands into a fist and walk away. I get the same treatment as at the next 3 restaurants I try. I am treated as something less than dirt, like money has no real value.
I am the crown princess. They have no right to me. They have no right to turn me away like this.
I've been eating stale bread, anything to keep the hunger at bay. The bread barely helps. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there.
Ow!
My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before.
If only I had enough coins for a pair of shoes.
But food is more important, and if the rags that I'm wearing and the pouch of money are all that I have, then I need to prioritize.
And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants.
You'll need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. I take a coin from my pouch and hand it to her.
This should be more than enough.
The shop owner stares at the coin before reluctantly taking it. She hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I won't ask you where you got those coins.
Are you implying that I stole them?
How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Now be off with you, child. I won't have you scaring away any other customers. Without another word, I turn and start to walk away from the woman. Okay, all extra people, I'm just gonna do extra voices, which is my normal voice.
So this is the goodness of the people of NGO.
I take a bite out of one of my croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. Hey, girl!
What now?
We saw you at that shop. Want to share how you got those coins there?
Excuse me?
Oh shit! Look at her, brushing us off as if she's royalty or something.
Let me go!
You ain't no better than us. Now be a good girl and hand over that pouch. The man on the left grabs out my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me.
I will not let these brutes take anything from me.
I elbow the man in the stomach, then aim a kick at the other man's shin. I have an opening and I take it. Whoa! I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Hey!
Where do I go? I'm not familiar with the streets at all. It's highly likely I'm just gonna hit a dead end.
Oh shit!
Where should I go?
Where should I go? JP, you decide. Left or right, JP? Oh, is he gone? Oh no. Did JP leave? Right? Okay. Oh, I know this. Delay! Hey! This way!
Here!
No time to talk, princess. Wait! What?
How do you know who I am?
There's another one! Stop running, you two! Come on! The boy grabs my wrist and pulls me after him. He takes off with a sudden burst of speed, and then I am running even faster than I just was. I'm not entirely convinced following him is a good idea, but at least the boy seems to have a better sense of direction than I. Oh! Our running causes rocks in this pathway to come loose before I notice them in my path. I step down hard on them. A sharp pain shoots up into my foot and I collapse to the ground.
It hurts.
Princess! I try to stand, but the pain on my feet is unbearable. I fall down into the dirt with a gasp.
I can't.
We've got you now. Just hand over your coins and neither of you will get hurt. I won't let you touch her. Ha! Says the little boy. Well, what? What? What is going on? What is this ghastly sight before me? Two adults threatening a child and lady? How very ungentlemanly. Is that even a word? What are the likes of you even doing around this neighborhood? You're asking to be fleeced? Asking? Perhaps I'm in the mood for a scuffle. Shouldn't his head be a little smaller in this perspective? I'm just saying. The nobleman brandishes his knife, or sword, his expression confident, maybe even cocky. Show me what you got, sirs. And please, don't bore me. Who are these people? I ain't dealing with this for the money. He's got a sword. What? Come back here, you coward. The two of us can take him. I think your friend has a great idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for a little gold. You're late! Sorry, kid. You know how hard it is for me to be invisible around here. Wait, what did you just call me? Eddie's small one.
These two know each other? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Same!
I feel ill.
My head is pounding and my feet feel simultaneously like they are frozen and on fire. My stomach rumbles, the hunger coming back with a vengeance.
My body feels light.
Hey, princess! Princess! calm down. Parfait will be able to help. Parfait? Like the... Okay, it's a person. Parfait will be able to help her. But for now, we need to... Sure, why not? But for now, we need to move before anyone else sees us. Yeah. Don't worry, you're safe now.
Everything is fading. A dream?
What is that in your hands, Marcelina?
It was hurt. I just wanted to help, but it died. It's all my fault.
It's not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak.
What?
This is the world, Marcelina. Only the strong survive. The weak get cast aside to die. You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess, and you do not cry. Now wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry again. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child?
Yes, Mother.
Damn.
Oh,
You're awake.
where am I?
What?
This isn't my room.
My hand flies to my chest where the little glass slipper hangs from my neck. Still there.
Still here. Are you okay?
Are you okay, miss?
This girl is the maid that tore Dolores.
What?
The one I fired for clumsiness.
Miss?
Do you think I would meet her again like this? Leave me alone.
Right, of course. Here's some salve I made for you. It will help with the pain.
Now what?
What is happening? Haven't thought at all, have you, Ice Princess?
You!
Suddenly, there she is. Dolores stands before me with a snide smile, looking happy with herself.
She is the cause of everything I've been through. All the pain, heartache, hunger. It is her fault.
I tried to stand, thinking to give her a piece of my mind, but as soon as my feet touched the floor, pain shoot up in my legs. I end up falling back into bed.
Ow!
You should be more grateful to the girl who you just scared away. She's been taking care of you for the past 2 days.
2 days? I've been passed out for 2 days!
I am suddenly vibrating with anger.
Remove the curse. Now.
Ha! Do you think you can just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice?
What do you want? Gold?
What I want is worth more than all the gold you can summon in NGL, princess. Besides, have you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take a curse back. You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back.
Mother burned the books before I could read more than 1 or 2 of them. I do not think either involved curse, just genies and trading away your voice for legs.
Aladdin and Little Mermaid. And who is this beautiful lady? It's good to see you're awake, princess. Parfait, should you really be up and about? Don't fuss. I'm feeling much better.
Are you a witch as well? Oh no, my name is Parfait and I am a fairy. A witch and a fairy in one room, being friendly with one another? Impossible.
Oh, look at her face. You weren't expecting that at all, were you, princess?
What is going on?
I'm sure you have many questions, princess.
How do you know I am the princess?
Don't be silly. She's a fairy, of course she knows. I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions.
I don't even know where to start.
Okay, here we go. What would you like to know? Well, I know why I was cursed. Well, why are you two working together? To answer that, we'll have to give you a bit of a history lesson.
Oh, I've got this. Once upon a time, in a king far, far away, there were two crystals.
Dramatics aside, there's one crystal in the kingdom called the Crystallum Lucis. It is powered by happiness and love. The other is the Crystal TB, powered by fear and anger. The strongest of the witches is the Temerbrum Bear. The strongest of the fairies is the Lucis Bear.
Parfait is the Lucis Bear.
I take in Parfait's frail and sickly appearance. Oh, I take in Parfait's frail and sickly appearance.
She is the strongest fairy?
The Great War greatly damaged me. My powers are a fraction of what they used to be. And with no child, I have no successor to my burden.
What does a bear do?
The bears regulate the energy of the crystals and keep a balance of darkness and light. For centuries, the fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. Until a certain human decided to be a pest. Oh, until a certain human decided to be a pest.
Who was he?
The bard. Hans. I knew him as Hans Gabriel Grimm Fairy Tales. Gotcha. He wrote the fairy tales. And he started the feud between the witches and fairies in the process.
How can a single person have so much power?
It was the power of his words. In Grimm's stories, the witches were always evil. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate them. They began to hunt them.
Didn't the witches fight back?
We aren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But that all changed when TB Bear decided revenge was more important than our promise. The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curse to spread even more sadness and anger, to fill the human heart with negative emotions, all to fuel the power of the TB. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals was broken. The witches and TB grew far stronger than they were ever meant to be. We had no choice but to fight. And then the Great War happened. The TB Bear was eventually defeated. And the Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally. But many lives were lost. And good witches suffered horribly. We still have to stay hidden in hopes of having any kind of peace.
Are you trying to make me believe that they're good witches?
The TB can poison the heart and mind in darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk in working with the TB in maintaining harmony. Some, inevitably, are corrupted. Many good witches were corrupted during the war. Most remain that way. Many do not believe it, but witches can be just as kind as fairies.
And yet, it wasn't the fairy that cursed me.
I've done good by cursing you, princess. You'll thank me when you've broken it. Delora was not corrupted by the TB. She's as good as they come. Hopefully, you'll come to see that for yourself.
I doubt it.
Apart from my own inherent goodness, Parfait and I are working together because we have a common goal, which is to restore the balance between darkness and light. I'm pretty sure I know the first two, but we'll probably have to ask those questions anyways. I think you know the answer to that one already. Wait. What happens if I don't break the curse? I think you know the answer to that one already, Princess. Actually, I don't. What happens? I guess I just stay a beggar? How do I break the curse? The necklace you've got is one of the Cinderella's glass slippers. To break the curse, you must get the second slipper, complete the pair. And how do I do that? By doing 3 good deeds. What? It's a very easy thing to do. At least for someone who knows how to be good.
3 good deeds? What does that even mean?
Really? Really? Oh my god! I wouldn't even know where to start. Take heart, Princess. Goodness is innate in everyone. Are you sure that's the case with this one? Laura, you're not helping. I'm a witch, and I think I have more goodness in my big toe than she has in her entire body. That may be true. Now you're just being mean. For every good deed you accomplish, you'll get a piece of the glass slipper. Huh. When you've gotten all 3, you'll complete the pair and the curse will break. Simple. I suggest you start by polishing that attitude of yours. Why was I cursed? I'm pretty sure I know. Seriously? You're really gonna ask that? Well, it's the last question! You didn't give me a chance to have a different option.
I wouldn't have asked if I knew the answer.
You have such a temper on you. Very well, this one's got a simple answer. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, wicked bitch who deserves to be punished. Delora, a curse is the only way to force you to change your hard ways. Delora could have put that more nicely. I'm pretty sure I'm already being nice. Change?
Why do I need change?
Are you completely unaware how heartless you are to other people? Sorry, I'm eating french fries. The coldness you show to your stepfamily and your father? The way you treat Princess Emmeline.
Why would they need to be treated any differently?
You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, Princess. Some smidge of kindness.
Why? People only show you kindness when they want something from you.
Yeah, like kindness.
The instant they get what they want, they'll just throw you away. 3 good deeds, and I'll get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't she just go to a ball and find a princess?
Or prince? Sorry.
What does doing good have to do with that?
Going to a ball, finding a prince, it's all so old-fashioned. No fun in that. Cinderella is a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others, even when they're cruel to her. Anyway, I brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. I'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like you to meet.
I cannot believe this.
I look down at my neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit, while sore, they are nowhere near as painful as they had been 2 days ago. These are some good french fries. There's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain.
Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace. Oh, she probably doesn't remember me as the princess. But still, she has no reason to do such things for me.
I ignore the salve for the time being and gingerly stand up, testing my feet for pain. The injury is definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change into the clothes that have been left out for me. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones that I wear in the palace, but still, it is far improved from my rags. You look good.
All my life, I've never had to lift a finger, and now I will not let them see how much they have riled me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I will free myself from this curse.
At least she's strong-willed.
What is this place?
It's a nice place. Really clean. There are several people in the room chatting amicably with each other. I noticed the girl that had left me the salve by the counter, serving drinks. But as soon as the people in the room notice me, the room falls into immediate silence. Well, look what we have here. The Ice Princess herself. Wait, she knows?
Huh? They know who I am?
Yeah, what? I didn't think it was true. Cursed for her cold-heartedness, as to be expected.
You remember who I am, yet you still treat me like this?
Well, you aren't really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us, girl. Damn! Everyone, please. You shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense. I cannot believe that. Not when people parfait is referring to simply smirk and shrug as I meet their gazes.
What is this place?
Welcome to the Martian Tavern. A home for those with the A home for those with the fairy tale curse. You make it sound like some kind of holiday house. Don't ruin my moment, Delora. Martian.
Tavern?
The Martian was built 3 years ago when the number of cursed in the NGL continued to rise. The goal is to gather those afflicted so they might help each other break their curse. That's actually really cool. That's a really good idea, actually. Of course, I'm here to provide help as necessary. Only the curse and those allied with our cause can stay here. The evil and wicked can never find this place.
Most of the people here are cursed. How come those people remember who I am?
The cursed are not affected by the conditions of someone else's curse. Their condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. And was that Delora? No, it wasn't. Okay. Whew. No, okay. But because these people are cursed, they still remember your title. It goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected. Come, princess, let me introduce you to a few boarders we have at the Martian. Orphe beckons to be served and What? She knows? This is Anise. She helps out in the Martian and does most of the cooking. I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology. Miss Delora, what are you talking about? Don't you worry your sweet little head over it. You don't remember what this ice princess did to you. Huh? Oh my god.
I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not befit a palace maid. I only did what I was necessary.
Well, it's nice to meet you, princess. I'm Anise Willow. I hope we get along. Really? This is how you're going to start doing good?
I don't believe I asked you for your opinion.
Please, you two, no fighting. I hold my tongue as Parfait leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. They are faces I've seen in the palace before.
This is
Urian
Valiant and Garland Belrot.
Which one's which? I can't. I don't know which name is which. Is Urian the brunette or the blonde? How did you know?
Both of you are in the Order of Caldera.
Oh, okay. Okay. Taking note. Urian is the blonde, and Galron is the black hair. Black hair, not black hair. That's a totally different thing. That's right.
They were two of Sir Alcester's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently because they acted against Sir Alcester's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here?
We help the fairies. They and Anise are exceptions, and are allowed in this tavern without the curse. Urian and Garland lend us their strength to help protect the Martian.
Protect?
From the witches. They do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken.
And what about you?
I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part. Remember, not all witches are evil. Your curse is a test.
A test?
Originally, the wicked were cursed so that they could learn to change. Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I'm really only trying to help you.
I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back.
Well, to do that, you'll just have to break your curse. Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse. Oh, and I'd love to hang around and watch a princess try to be friendly. We have work to do, Delora. Fine. Try not to make any more enemies, Princess. Okay, there's like 16, 20 characters now. The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. Now that I am alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust, contempt. As if I am the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in Martian in the first place.
Make friends? All I've ever had are my dolls. I've never needed friends. I will break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare.
One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fist as he glares at me pointedly. Urian and Garland place themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man. You know the rules. You know the rules. Oh god, I don't even know what to give her the voice. You know the rules, but haven't in the past made in the past. No one is allowed to harm anyone else in the Martian. If you simply cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here. No matter. The Ice Princess will get what's coming to her. He throws one last glare at my way before sitting down again. Take the loot and you get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone in here. Brianna's tone is cold and firm. There's no doubt she means what she says.
So these are the great knights of the Order of Caldera.
The Martian begins to settle down and everyone eventually goes back to their conversations and meals. I think you got yourself a new career. Ay, ay, ay. I walk toward the empty table, realizing that I'm being deliberately ignored. I become immersed in my own thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately.
They hate me. They hate me somehow. Oh, shit.
I pressed right click. Whoopsies. I want to go back.
They hate me somehow, when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen?
The only people who treated me with any respect were Anise, Urian, and Garland.
Is it because they cannot remember who I am?
Yes, that's probably why. That's probably 100% why.
Maybe being in the Martian is not such a good idea.
I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse.
They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds. How am I supposed to complete 3 when I don't know how to even accomplish 1?
Oh my god, it's the beautiful lady! May I join you? I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. Her beauty still manages to take my breath away.
What is she doing here? You were in a toy shop.
Ah, yes! I was there picking up some items for a friend. I am humbled that you still remember me. This is an awful voice. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Carm. Oh my god, she's sparkling! Oh, she's so radiant. Was she sparkling before? Nope. Oh my god. She is shining right now. Miss Karma.
Your name is Karma?
A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no? Wink! Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away.
Oh, you are that magician boy.
Boy? Oh, how appropriate! Boy! Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours. Huh! You would hit a lady? How savage! Ah, the silence. Anyway, I'm Walt Cresswell. I have the Oh, he's the Peter Pan boy. I have the Neverland curse. What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse?
Does everyone share what their curse is?
Well, we talk about it freely in The Martian. The whole point is helping each other break their curses after all. Hard to do that if you keep our fairy tales quiet. He pauses, then narrows his eyes slightly. Well, some people keep their fairy tales a curse. He eyes Karma briefly, cocking an eyebrow. The smile never leaves Karma's face. Wait, what's her curse then?
Has anyone managed to break their curse?
I've been told a few have.
A few? That's not very reassuring.
Well, at least the curses can be broken.
I cannot particularly say that reassures me either.
What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? You can talk to us about it. Tell us what it is. She's sparkling! Oh, excuse me.
Cinderella.
Oh, goodness. Cinderella. That explains the nature of your curse. Only it's been reversed, hasn't it? Riches to rags.
That's one way of putting it.
Karma, you're not helping. You're really better off ignoring him. What? It's him! Oh my god, well. He's the most beautiful man. God, he's beautiful. Oh, there's a woman. Oh, the long hair deceived me. And the lipstick. And the eyeshadow. And the flower. Oh my god, well. Anyways. You really are better off ignoring him, Princess. He mostly speaks nonsense.
He?
Oh no. Princess? Parfait's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again. May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well. What is happening right now? What? Rod? Rod?
So you really are cursed.
Oh. I was the one who gave Sebi to Rod, so that he still had some way to voice his opinion. Is he also cursed? Sebi?
Sebi?
Short for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it? What?
It's nice to meet you, Princess.
What? Sebi's voice changes when he greets me. The tone it uses is lower when it speaks for Rod. Perhaps that is what Rod's voice actually sounds like?
Wait, if he remembers me, then that means...
The mermaid's curse.
What?
That is my curse.
Rod has been mute all this time because he's cursed! Does everyone else know?
Obviously, they're my family.
Even the king?
He knows as well.
So, am I the only one who you never told?
I didn't think you'd particularly care either way.
He's not wrong. Yet I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here?
I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That is why he comes to the margin from time to time. But I don't even want. Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I wanted to see with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one even remembered you.
It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder, how are things in the palace?
Livelier, happier.
Happier?
I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it was a good thing you aren't a princess anymore.
I'd always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but this is the truth.
No, I don't think that's how he truly feels. He's just stating facts.
You hate me.
You have no right to start acting the victim now. Not when you treated my family with such disrespect. The only reason I didn't say anything before is because Emmeline didn't want me to. I'm happier now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore. Wow. I'm going to return to the palace now.
I'm gone, and they're all happier.
Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you.
Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? People in Martian,
I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry.
You knew how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them?
Now isn't the right time to explain.
When will it ever be the right time?
So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient.
Has the prince left already?
Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse.
Did I miss something?
No.
Right. Maybe the fairy is right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. She's learning!
Well, Parfait, I think it's time we get down to business. What should we do with her?
What are you talking about now?
You, of course. You got nowhere to go, right?
She's right.
I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shiver.
I will do anything, so long as I don't have to go back there.
The princess can stay at the Martian with me and the rest of the boarders. I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like. But you'll have to work in exchange for a room. That's fair.
I celebrated too soon! What?
Magic has its limitations, just like anything else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The Martian doesn't attract many customers since only the accursed and few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there, and I have several hungry mouths to feed, and my funds are tight.
I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke?
Ouch! Even the Ice Princess can tell.
And yet, you still take people in.
That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault. I'm told suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me. Oh, that's too real.
Why don't you just leave? I assume you make enough to take care of yourself.
Leave someone who's needing my help? I could never. And that, princess, is how goodness works.
How goodness works?
It's not as if I accept freeloaders. All my boarders help me run the Martian and do errands. The princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'll be useful. If karma can be useful, anyone can. I've yet to see karma be anything but useless. Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out. It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and the shoes. She has shoes! Do you have any choice? I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy, nothing like the bed I had at the palace.
What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comforts at home. I miss my dolls.
Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait! I sit up immediately.
What is going on?
I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other Martian boarders, Waltz, Urian, and Garland, are sitting on the settee looking anxious.
What's happening?
Sorry, did we wake you?
No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead.
Yuri and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here.
An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning.
Nothing you need to worry about. Lady Parfait and Anise are attending to the man now.
These people, will they just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous?
Do you think the witches got to him? It's possible. We'll have to find out when we wake up. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says she expects him to wake up soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anise asks me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking.
I would have never asked to do this in the palace.
Goodness, what's that poor tray done to you to deserve that look? Oh man, I love Delora. He's so snarky. Must say that it's odd to see the princess doing something nice for someone.
What do you want?
I have something to ask the man that was brought in here last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to bring breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you.
If you're going, I'll just bring the tray up yourself.
You're not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss Marcelina. Come on, I guess must be famished. Seeing no way out, I followed Delora to the spare room the man had been put in. Come in. Whoa! Why are all these beautiful people? Oh man. Long-haired, I'm gonna assume male, red glasses. He's so pretty. I thought the man would be old, but to my surprise he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning, it's good to see you awake and breathing. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant she sees us, his eyes widen.
Why is he staring us at her like that?
Am I dead? What? I'm in heaven? Or maybe. No, it's this guy. Oh, Jesus. You two are angels that have fallen out of it? That's my reaction. I see. What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies? Oh, you could join me in this bed. Wow. It's very comfortable and there's plenty of room for the both of you. I'll follow your lead on this one, princess. Princess? Ah, of course. Such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up that tray. I don't think. I mean... Is this sexual harassment? I don't think it's sexual harassment. It's more like light flirting. It's not like he outright said, hey, let's bang. No, he's just like, why don't you just sit down next to me and we'll have a chat. That is still kind of perverted though. But, look, I'm gonna just stay silent. Your wish is my command and my fate, my sweet princess. Oh my god, he has a shining smile.
If you want. You can have him.
I'll pass. Thanks. Oh, he's awake. Oh! Another lovely lady has entered my chambers? I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of you three at once. I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided he had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him. Dolora, patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head after all. The man finally stops to just look at me. He narrows his eyes, stares so hard, almost, and I almost want to slap him.
What?
You're familiar. No, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here?
What? Is he cursed?
Oh my god. If he knows, then he's... Well, he's definitely not a witch or late fairy. Can only mean one thing if he recognizes the Ice Princess. What is your name, good sir? Oh! I would answer any questions you ask of me, madam, but... The man looks down at his notebook in his hand. I don't remember. Oh god. What's a fairy tale where the main character loses his memory through amnesia? Yeah, amnesia. I know everything about NGO, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except I have a Rumpelstiltskin. Oh. Well then. that was quick. Rumpelstiltskin?
Is that a fairy tale?
I knew it. He's got a fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse? Do you remember how to break it? From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries. Why is it always 3? He shows us the notebook he's been holding on to since we entered the room. My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information here, but it's empty. Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Marcelina will leave your breakfast here and will give you some time to yourself. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Rumpelstiltskin.
What's the fairy tale about?
Dolora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts, and I cross my arms, embarrassed.
Mother burned up fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read them all.
Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in the tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all of the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold, and she feared that she'd be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, the little man appeared once more. This time she gave him a ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she'd be released and made his queen. However, that night, the girl had nothing left to give to the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her so long as she gave him her first child. Really? personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell the story here. Years passed and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. Makes sense. The man then said she wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin.
Did she guess it?
Oh yeah. The night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin.
He does not sound particularly smart.
So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such a tall tale. Well, the Martian is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you. You need to start coming up with good deeds. The amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay at the Martian with the other boarders. Because he still seemed capable, Parfait set him to work as one of the Martian servers. Anis's protests that he remain in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not well knowing that he had nowhere to go.
I'll be incapable of showing him such kindness given all the nonsense he spouts at us.
The people that frequented the Martian began to steadily ignore me altogether, like I don't exist.
It is better than the stares and the hateful looks.
Rumble, you aren't here to flirt! But this lovely lady is unattended! Sir Rumble, please, you're making me blush.
Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumble! I think it suits him. Ha!
I will never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about to be useful as karma. Speaking, I returned! Speak of the devil. Did you miss me? Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she had... Wait, what? She? What? Is she transgender? Or is her curse like she's switching like to a woman? Wait, is she doing like a Freaky Friday kind of thing? Or is she like turning into a man, then turning into a woman, and turning into... I don't even know what's going on. I don't know her curse. I don't remember a curse like that. Or a fairy tale like that. Waltz trails in after her now, carrying several boxes in his arms. Why am I carrying these things? Because you made me run that errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carry these things for ladies. I'm going to drop them now. Those boxes contain very important content! I think I found the voice for her. Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you've survived the trick waltz. Thank you, Anis. Oh shit. So this is our new housemate. We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am... Oh! We are all surprised when Rumble suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand. My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Now that you have entered my bleak existence, I see everything in a beautiful blazing color, and nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. Oh god. She's not impressed. I am Rumple, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage? I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumple away from being a fool. But she remains eerily silent. Answer, my angel, I beg of you. Oh god. Keep. Say the word, and it is done! Your filthy hands off me! Another head injury? Ow! Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. Go on, lad, give him a good beating like the one you gave it to me. My queen, there's no need for violence. What did you call me? Please calm down, Rumple is still recovering. What is going on?
What is going on?
Oh. 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 Karma is a man. Doesn't take kindly to be flirted with. Or proposed to. She
is a man?
But your face, your voice, your breasts! Ow! That's what you're focusing on, pervert! I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particularly favorite has always been... Ow! Do yourself a favor and shut up.
I would have never known, but why would he do this?
Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons.
Is it because of your curse?
I'm pretty sure it's... yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You knew him for 10 minutes. For those who can hear the music of their heart, like I, it takes only a look to fall madly, irretrievably in love. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal. And he's off. Martian attracts all sorts, doesn't it? That one is entirely Parfait's fault. Alright, nothing to see here. Back to work. I'm still in shock from what I learned earlier.
Karma, a man. It's not fair that he's so beautiful as a woman.
If the female population of Angeal knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. Anise, being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest Martian boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here? Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch. I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait. But I'm hungry, and I have no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come, join us. Please, Your Highness, I've made too much as usual. You must help us finish. Very well. A cursed prince! And a cursed princess! What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait. I wouldn't say they're eccentric, necessarily. You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple. Really now? I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone, since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were always awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Is something wrong?
Excuse me?
You barely touch your food. Don't you like it? Laura said this was one of your favorites.
I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all.
They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together. Colin. I apologize.
Closer together, huh?
So, have you made any progress on your good deeds, Princess?
There's no way I'm admitting that I do not even know how to complete one.
Oh, I forgot you're not so good on the doing good front.
You're not very helpful.
Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good?
What?
Well, that's not something you hear every day.
As in, take some kind of lessons?
Ay, ay, ay. If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you some advice or teach you. It's as simple as that. What's this I hear? The princess needs some advice? Well then, she is in luck! I happen to give the most excellent advice, and I believe when I say I can teach almost anything! The princess is indeed lucky, and I'm always available for teaching duties. No doubt I'd be the better choice that I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me? Oh, fucking god. Ay, ay, ay. From one-sided flirting to bitter enemies, all in the span of a few hours. The man broke my heart! Anyways, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, Princess. I'm sure your stepbrother would be happy to help us. No, I don't think that's gonna cut it. I don't think I would make the best teacher for this kind of thing. I only teach others how to fight. Never mind the fact that Urian herself still struggles to be good. What? You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you.
Why?
Hmm?
Are you all willing to help me?
That's what we do at Martian. We help each other out. Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever one can. They have the same voice. Just let any of us know if you want our help.
Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anyone but yourself. This is what Mother in the last few years have taught me.
Oh my god! Is her mother the bearer of TB? Like the evil queen witch? Oh, I think that's what it was.
I have always been alone and it is easier that way, and yet these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days are so willing to help me when they only gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see? Father? How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? She's learning! I'm slowly beginning to understand what I must do.
Yay! Alright guys. I am gonna end it here. Cause I have a headache from doing all the voices. Yeah. This was a lot of fun. I'm interested in the story, interested in the character development of our little Marcelina. And since this is a visual novel with like dating sim and different routes you can take and stuff like that, we'll just have to see in the future which path Marcelina will take. I do realize that her name is not capitalized, but then that's just how my style is in terms of naming things. But yeah, we'll continue on this series another day. And I hope you enjoyed this. This is a lot of fun. The music's great, the illustrations are beautiful, the characters are hilarious, funny. The writing is actually really nice. There's only one spelling mistake at the very beginning of the tutorial, but other than that, like, this is a free game, so I'm not gonna peg it for anything. Yeah, the game's really nice. Everything's like really high quality actually. Yeah, we'll continue this on another day. And see you later. Have a good one. Bye.